afternoon. My name is Ashley Listenby, digital editor for Wednesday Journal and oakpark.com. Today I'm joined by reporter Timothy Engelberger, and he will be talking about housing discrimination here in Oak Park, as well as the 4th public forum coming up tomorrow.
Late last week, the village released a report that they had commissioned by the Hope Fair Housing Center to basically do paired testing on a variety of potential discrimination issues in the rental housing market in Oak Park. Essentially, the report came back showing multiple instances of racial discrimination and discrimination against those with disabilities, particularly those with hearing impairments of some sort. From that meeting was the decision to form sort of an ad hoc committee to figure out how to make recommendations, what to do next. They go off and take a look at what to do next, how to potentially do increase the training on these issues, educate the public on what is discrimination and when it's happening, and also they're going to be looking into how to take potential enforcement action against people who are in violation of these types of issues. Right now, the village doesn't have a formal avenue for taking any kind of legal action against someone who has been the subject of discrimination.
There's a whole housing center devoted to making sure that people are integrated. Is that why it's such? How are residents? Is there any sentiment on how residents are responding to this issue?
Yeah, I mean that's one of the things. One of the questions that was posed by Trustee Brewer was, are we who we think we are? Oak Park has a sense that there, a reputation, a history of trying to encourage folks coming, being welcomed into the community, integrating earlier before anybody else did, decades back. That housing center that you referenced was formed and was established in 1972 to encourage integration in the community, and has been largely successful. If you look at the numbers, I think in '72 when it was formed, Oak Park was 99% white. And now I think the numbers are something closer to 60-something percent white, 20-something percent black, and on with other ethnicities. So there has been some success. The other thing to say in this is Oak Park took a proactive approach in commissioning this study in the first place. A lot of times when this happens in other villages or cities throughout the country, it's a result of a court order. That wasn't the case in Oak Park. They decided to be proactive and do this study on their own. And to their credit, even further, when the results did come back, they went public with it almost immediately. And tomorrow is going to be a Anand's forum. The village president, when he was elected last year, made a promise to constituents that he would hold public forums every couple of months just to stay in touch with the people, to really give them their say. I think his idea originally was that when folks testify before Village Hall, they only are given a short window to have their say or to ask questions. He tries to hold these forums to open it up to the public. So it's I've attended one of these forums so far, and it's anything goes. Anybody can ask anything, anybody can talk about anything, any subject can be brought up. This has been a hot topic in the village for the last week or so, so it wouldn't surprise me if somebody brings it up or asks questions about it. The village president always has a guest speaker or co-host of these forums. This week it's going to be the village assessor whose name is Ali El Safar. I knew I was going to forget that one. But Mr. Safar is going to be there to talk about tax assessments. You know, it's coming around tax time and people are trying to figure out how to save money on their taxes. I spoke with the village president and he said that was the idea in having Mr. Safar as the co-host, is to give people a chance to really get it straight from the horse's mouth on what to do on their taxes.